of the reaction. So look, took a little break, but we back. So look, we got 13-year-old selling ghost guns, killed sister while getting robbed. Now I heard about this, bro, and I think they talking about my boy, Lil EBG, man. By the way, free that boy and free my boy Glock, man. That boy so hard, bro. But yeah. I don't know story. I just seen Tanner post about it. Not so much people. He kept posting a lot about it. Some people in the comments was saying what happened and shit. So we finna see the real story, man. Shit crazy.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a 13-year-old that was making and selling ghost guns, was robbed by one of his buyers when he pulled out a gun and fired, killing his 14-year-old sister. And
whoa, that man, I didn't even peep. It said getting robbed. That man got robbed. Hold on,
buyers
bro.
when he pulled out a gun and fired.
Hold on, bro.
Killing
Let's
his
see what's going
14-year-old
on. Let's see what's
sister.
going on, bro.
And anybody hearing that is gonna wonder where the parents. Well, I found out, and I've unraveled a dark family history. November 27, 2021, Douglas County Sheriffs in Georgia received an emergency call at 2:35 p.m. reporting a girl
Hold on,
in
I'm not
Georgia.
listening, bro. I get zoned out.
27, 2021, Douglas County Sheriffs in Georgia received
that
an
long
emergency call at 2:35 p.m. reporting a girl shot at 3609 Vicky Lane. While on the phone,
they showing
panic
where
set
the
in
man
as the
live.
girl was slowly fading, and those around her understood if they waited for an ambulance, she would die. Rushing her into a vehicle, they'd made it to the Marathon gas station 2 minutes away as a boy got out of the vehicle and began begging anyone for help. Sheriffs arrived at the gas station observing two women in a vehicle with a girl who'd been shot.
Yeah.
The cashier came out to a crowd of people around the girl, who now laid motionless on the concrete. Paramedics from a nearby ambulance performed CPR, while those who stared could only hope, but it was too late. 14-year-old Kyra Scott would die before making it to the hospital only 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
Sheriff spoke with 13-year-old Wilson Scott III, Kyra's little brother, who was visibly distraught as he told sheriffs he was the one that shot his sister.
He was just going crazy, seeing his, sister, not breathing. He was, crying, he was screaming.
What came next would reveal an even deeper operation and a dark family history. 13-year-old Wilson was a young entrepreneur who found himself skilled at making ghost guns. The nickname given to 80% firearms or pieces of plastic that are 80% complete and therefore not classified as firearms by the ATF. These unfinished lowers are able to be drilled, shaved, and equipped with parts, creating a fully functional lower half of a firearm without a serial number, making them damn near impossible to be traced, which is how they got the name Ghost Gun.
Oh,
The only part of a
boy.
firearm that's regulated is the
Let me look
lower.
this up real quick. Hold on, boy. Come on now. They got it. I wonder how much they cost. Hold on. This gonna be confusing though. But I want to see this though. Do anybody? I don't know. I'm not gonna build one. I'm not building.
While triggers, barrels, pots,
I'm trying to find where they made. I can't find
and
it.
80% kits can be purchased by anyone, even those under 18. So legally, you can buy an 80% lower and any gun parts needed to build a firing weapon in under an hour. All of these parts are accessible.
You can't get it all. Hold on, I ain't mean to mute it. You can't get it all together. I know this don't got nothing to do with the video. Well, it do. It's in the title, but you can't get it all together, bro. Cause I just want me some. Like I just want some.
So legally, you can buy an 80% lower and any gun parts needed to build a firing weapon in under an hour. All of these parts are accessible through multiple online websites.
Exactly.
It can be delivered right to your door.
Exactly. So I want to tell me the website, bro. Like I'm trying to find. I wanted to come like this. You see how this look made? And I'm not trying to build. I'm not trying to get certain parts from here. No, I'm trying to get it all together. Cause I'm not doing all that.
All of these pots are accessible through multiple online websites and can be delivered right to your door.
Yeah.
And just because you're a felon or under 21, that doesn't mean you can't buy it. You're just not supposed to. The day of the shooting doesn't mean you can't buy it.
Complete. I gotta look at complete. Okay, complete. Okay, complete. All right, bet. This is getting on my nerves, bro. Ain't nobody worried about springs and all type of junk, bro. I'm just trying to get the thing together. My bad, y'all, man.
You're just not supposed to. The day of the shooting, 2 men came to the home to buy one of these homemade guns. One of the buyers was identified as 19-year-old Yusuf MacArthur L., and when he was supposed to hand Wilson the money, he put the 13-year-old in a headlock, took the gun, and ran for the door. That's when Wilson grabbed a loaded 9mm handgun and opened fire in the direction of Yusuf.
Dang, that boy don't BS. I ain't saying this is cool, but that boy really tried to get that boy though. Like, you feel me? 13 with it on me.
13-year-old in a headlock, took the gun, and ran for the door. That's when Wilson grabbed a loaded 9mm handgun and opened fire in the direction of Yusuf, striking his sister in the right side of her chest. Yusuf and his friend ran off as Wilson and 2 relatives called 911. 2 days later, Yusuf was arrested and charged with a sudden snatch robbery and felony murder. What came as a surprise was the announcement that 13-year-old Wilson was now charged as an adult with murdering his sister. Both teens have been denied bond, with Wilson being housed in a youth detention center, even though he's charged as an adult. The main questions on everyone's mind is how was a 13-year-old able to order gun parts online unless he had access to a credit card? And even then, how was he able to sell guns out of the house with relatives in the home? As sheriffs have accused him of selling guns in over 3 different counties. I say,
wait, is there something wrong with selling guns, bro? Like, let's be real. For real though, let's be real here. What is wrong with selling, especially this, a ghost gun? What's wrong with that? My boy making money from it. Is this angle cap? I don't know. Is this illegal or something? You can't. I don't know nothing about the law for it. So is this illegal to sell guns in the first place? He said something special about the ghost gun. I forgot what he said in the beginning. It was like something like, I don't know what he said. Like harder to trace, harder to do that, blah blah blah. So it's something about them ghost guns. But anyways, is there something wrong with that? Okay, I see that he's 13. Not supposed to have a gun. Okay, now I'm starting to realize. Maybe he was too young, but at the same time, he was still making money, bro. So I don't really know what to say about it, man.
Sheriffs have accused him of selling guns in over 3 different counties.
Because a gun,
I say all that.
It don't always gotta be just like. Why do we look at guns the wrong way, bro? I think everybody look at the guns the wrong way, bro. Nobody. What if they just wanted to come protect themselves? So they were like, bro, let me get one of these, bro. And he just sold it to them. Not like they finna, like everything don't gotta be negative, bro. Why do we look at things the wrong way? Okay, yes, he was young with a gun, okay, but at the same time, he's making money from it, bro. I don't know what to say.
Accused him of selling guns in over 3 different counties. I say all that to say this. Where the fuck were the parents? Wilson Brandon Scott is a 46-year-old inmate within the Florida Department of Corrections, serving a 22.5-year sentence for sexual battery on a minor. On November 10th, 2015, Wilson was living in Panama City Beach when one of his daughters had a friend stay the night. After dinner, his wife Ashley Beach on November 10th.
Whoa. Hold on. I think I know where this is finna go. You giving too much information, boy. But you giving too much information, boy.
2015, Wilson was living in Panama City Beach when one of his daughters had a friend stay the night. After dinner, his wife Ashley Scott took 2 kids to a local store for drinks, while Wilson stayed home with his youngest son, his youngest daughter, and a friend. He told his son to go take a shower upstairs, and his daughter was in the garage watching TV while he sat on the living room couch with the young girl. He asked to see her breasts, saying he likes her body. She said no, got up and went upstairs, staying in her friend's room until she got back from the store. When the wife came back, they'd all watch a movie in the living room before going to bed.
Ain't no way.
The friend went to use the bathroom, but there was no toilet paper, and the only one tall enough to grab another roll on the top shelf was Wilson. She went and got him, and he grabbed her shirt and bra, exposing her breast, before she'd lock herself in the bathroom and eventually return to bed. Wilson would sneak into the bedroom 2 times that night, and the girl couldn't match his strength as he forced his hand down her pants. The girl texted 2 of her friends who told her to leave and said they'd pick her up.
No way. This man here is crazy, boy. Man, what? You tripping? You should have just been thinking, like, what am I doing, boy?
And the girl couldn't match his strength as he forced his hand down her pants.
That's kind of weird.
The
bro.
girl texted 2
I don't
of
wanna
her
speak
friends.
with nobody else, though. I don't like that. That's why I'm not doing the extreme. Like, if somebody seen it, they're like, you're disgusting. All that junk, you feel me? I'm not gonna do, I don't really like speaking on other people. So I'm gonna just say, that's kind of weird. Oh, well, man.
Who told her to leave and said they'd pick her up.
I don't know.
She
bro.
came up with an excuse saying her mother was in the hospital as she grabbed her things, and as she walked outside, Wilson walked up to her and said, "Are you going to send me to prison?" Wilson was arrested and charged with sexual battery on a victim older than 12 and under 18. He'd received 2 additional sex crimes which were later dropped as part of his guilty conviction. He was sentenced to 22.5 years in prison, followed by 5 years of sex offender probation, and has a release date of 2039. Before sentencing, witnesses on Wilson's behalf came to court asking for leniency. His brother Kevin Scott claimed he was the rock of the family. His wife Ashley was driving from Atlanta with their 5 kids, speaking to the court over the phone as she stated he is a wonderful father and needs to be home with his family, as she doesn't know how she'll do it on her own, but she defended his innocence. The family had recently moved to Douglas, Georgia, and it isn't known who all was living at the home at the time of the shooting. Investigators are looking into additional weapons charges for the 13-year-old and will most likely be obtaining warrants for cell phones and computers to determine the origins of the weapons parts and how they were purchased. The second robbery suspect in the case has not yet been charged and therefore has remained unidentified. Although Wilson was the one who fired the weapon, Yusuf committed a felony murder as the robbery he committed caused death.
Yeah, exactly.
Now this case is fucked in every sense. I'm kind of disgusted by how many people came to court on the father's defense. His niece was even saying all the bicycles used to be in front of his house because all the kids used to go over there. Everybody was defending him. It sounds like once he was out of the picture, the family was broken. The family had no structure. There's not really a public history on what exactly happened in the years to follow. But for you to have a 13-year-old inside of a house producing guns, you can watch videos on YouTube of these guns being built. You need tools. You don't just do this shit with a nail clipper and a file. You're gonna need some tools. You're gonna need a drill. So there's no way nobody heard these things if there's adults living in the home. I don't know if he only lived with his older sisters, his mother was there. But it also sounds like unless he's going to a flea market and buying 80% kits by the dozen, he was making online purchases, which means he had access to a credit card.
Okay.
Okay,
So I am looking at it different. Like, so I think they thinking of it as like they don't want this man to be in the possession of anything that can kill someone. I think that's what it is. It makes sense though, but yeah, it makes sense. I still stand on what I'm saying, but I understand though. Like I understand he is super young though. You feel me?
he was making online purchases, which means he had access to a credit card, which means somebody in his family may have been letting him do what he was doing,
yes.
and possibly even profiting
Exactly,
off of the
though.
guns. Now, I'm
That's
sure
the good part. That's the good part.
he never meant to kill his sister.
Exactly.
I'm sure he never meant to cause a situation
That,
like this.
like, it's like crazy how things can happen, bro. Like, this dude just messed up that man's life because he want to run off on him and all type of junk, bro. Just pay the money or whatever it was, bro. Now both y'all messed up because of that. Like, come on, bro. And then you gonna do it with the sister right there. Like, come on, boy. What type of people these be, man? Y'all put me tripping.
Possibly even profiting off of the guns. Now, I'm sure he never meant to kill his sister. I'm sure he never meant to cause a situation like this. But this is the repercussion that comes with selling illegal weapons.
Oh, they're illegal. Okay, I did not know that. He never said that. Illegal. They're illegal this whole time. Okay, that changed the whole thing. Now I understand.
But this is the
I understand. I didn't know they was illegal.
repercussion that comes with
I've heard of a ghost gun like once before. That's because a song got
selling illegal weapons. As far as the 19-year-old robbing a 13-year-old, he's a piece of shit. But at the same
For real,
time, this 13-year-old's an easy lick. It's like being 18, going into a
Yeah.
state prison full of adults,
Never
and you got all the
understood.
weed. You don't think you're gonna get robbed once? You don't think nobody's gonna try you? They're
I
looking
never
at
thought
you
of
like
it
you're
like
the
that.
easiest fucking victim. Now, that little girl does have a GoFundMe, and even though I don't
I
agree
seen
with
it.
what some of the family members did, standing up for the father who was convicted of what he did,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that GoFundMe linked in the comment section if anybody would like to donate to that little girl's funeral. But hey, it's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
This is a crazy video. I did not know the ghost gun was illegal. Dang. Now I don't even want one no more. But anyways, this is crazy, man. That boy, I don't even know what to say. That man, that other dude, boy, you done ruined both y'all lives, man. That Wilson, no, not the Wilson dude. What's his name? Yusuf? I don't know, boy. Man, he tried him though. Like, man, you don't expect someone selling guns to not pop at you, boy. You tripping. That boy must think he gonna get in there, get up out of there. But that's crazy. It's not funny though. It really ain't. I was just laughing at like he really thought, like, you feel me? So really don't know what to say, man. I can't, like, I want to say free him, but at the same, it's not his. I don't know. And then people in the comments will be like, why are you saying free him? You see what he did? Like he really meant to do that. But I ain't gonna keep talking, man. I'm gonna just say, man. Boy, I don't know what to say. The Yusuf dude, boy, I think his name Yusuf or something. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. Y'all better tell me what y'all think about it in the comments, man. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, man. Out, man. Okay.